Hello and good evening. Something a bit different from what I'm used to doing. Usually you're quite used to seeing this face doing e-cig reviews and e-liquid reviews and everything in the e-cig industry. However, that's all going to change now. Big part of it is what's directly behind me. The new rig. Just a bit of a thing that everything in my life growing up from such a young age has always been either computers or has been tech. I've always been a big tech fan. And doing the e-cig reviews, something didn't seem right. It sort of lost its flair. So I decided, let's go down the tech route, shall we? Let's get dual monitors, redo the man cave, completely redo the PC. Same board, new fan, new case, same memory, and a new cooler. So on this channel you're going to see a bit more of sort of tech side of things, upgrading this PC. I mean, I am 20 years out of date with current PC technology. So if you're just joining this channel, I mean, if you're like me, new to this kind of stuff, you can join me for the ride, because I'm now relearning everything I've known about computers. I mean, we're on DDR4 now, we've got SSDs, M.2 SSDs, you've got SATA ports. None of these old parallel ribbon connectors or DIMM slots. I've got a lot to relearn, and it's going to be fun in the process. Now, on this channel you're going to see two videos being uploaded. One is me redoing this case, and the other was meant to be me sort of putting in the water cooler, which didn't really go to plan, as I didn't like the idea of being filmed and doing something I've never done before. So I decided, right, I'll fit it and I'll do a video afterwards of what I did, how I repositioned the fans, how I made them from bringing air in to taking air out of the case, and everything in between. So I'm just looking at my CPU temps. We're good. So yeah, this is going to be a very fun journey for me and for you as well, if you come and join along with me. And hopefully this channel will grow in coming months, coming years, and I hope we can do this journey together. So enough about me babbling on, seeing where I'm going and what I'm doing. There's a video on the channel now already, which is basically a start of a fresh new channel, fresh new content, and hopefully this goes the way I'm expecting it. I mean, okay, I'm not going to be posting every day. You might get the odd video maybe once or twice a week, depending on how shifts happen at work. But I'm hoping to produce more and more content, and hopefully updating this rig behind me with even more cool stuff. More memory, SSDs, M.2s. So we're going to start with this rig first, and sort of do a bit more with that, and then eventually progressively move on to smaller builds, all-in-one builds, stealth builds out of old PC cases, old game console cases, maybe even something a bit more, I don't know, extraordinary. But this is going to be an interesting journey for me, and I hope you enjoy it as well. So enough of me babbling on. I'm now going to enjoy this PC with a few cans of a light refreshment, put my headphones on and enjoy some tunage. So thank you for watching this, and if you want to see anything on this channel, please feel free to comment in the comments below. I mean, Essence Does Tech is on Twitter. It's not on Instagram yet, because I've still got my old Instagram up there, which I'm probably thinking of doing a brand new Insta page just for EDT, and just leave all the vape and the e-cig stuff behind. But as we progress, as we move forward, I think you'll see subtle changes. And yeah, I'm hoping this is going to be an enjoyable experience. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you hopefully in the next video. Bye for now. Right, after a hectic decent morning of about 2 to 3 hours, I managed to figure out how to actually plug all these components back into where they belong. Now, being me, I'm about 15 to 20 years out of experience with PCs in general. The last PC I made was year 2000 with Windows Millennium. And we all know just how outdated those things are now compared to what we have now. SSDs, M.2 SSDs, DDR4, peripheral, what's the bloody, SATA ports and various other things like that. That is one thing I am not really used to. Now the idea was to do a bit of a step-by-step guide or a step-by-step video of me trying to get used to wiring and completely changing from what the case originally was to now this one by Corsair. Now, granted, yeah, one of the fans is on backwards and I need to change that back around to make sure that the air is being evacuated from the case instead of being drawn in. But at the minute, all 3 fans are sucking air in. Not good. That means you're going to have a massive build-up of heat, and that is not good. However, I do have a cool Master all-in-one. That's something new for me as well, all-in-one. Now, the only ones I've seen is just basically the radiator, the pump, a couple of tubes, and that was it. No, mine happened to be RGB. And RGB requires a lot of wires, which this PC actually has 3 RGB fans. And that's RGB as well. And the wiring is an absolute pig. So it's going to take me at least 1 to 2 days just to get used to that. But while we're here, why don't we have a quick look at the PC itself, just to see what we're all looking at. Can I change this screen around? Probably not. You are being an absolute bitch to me today, aren't you? Okay, we'll just have to do it the hard way. And there we go. That is a Corsair carbide case. I mean, it's... oh, there we are. It's supporting a mini ATX motherboard. This is the Asus A320MK with the AMD Athlon processor in it, which has got the integrated Radeon graphics chip. Now, I'll admit the wires are all over the place and I'm not really too sure how to do all that. But let's go on the next video and we'll see what I've actually done. We're back. So, to have a look at this system I've got now, I removed the 2 RGB fans that was from the system already. Granted, that fan is a bit too low for my liking. I think I'm going to move it up a bit more. That one seems to be fine where it is. That one seems to be a bit too low. I've got the standard CPU cooler, which, you know, obviously could have changed with the water cooler, and the what is supposed to be the air extraction fan with the eye mounted backwards, so it's actually sucking air instead of extracting it. I mean, to look at it, it's nothing really special, and I don't have an integrated graphics card yet. I've still got the memory RAM sticks in there. There's no COM port. I've got a wireless card thingamajig there. And to be honest, I mean, it's not much to look at now, but I'm really sort of surprised I managed to get all this done with the limited experience I have. I mean, I must say, I mean, a big heads up to if you wanted to build PCs or actually get back into building PCs. I mean, Bitwit and Jay's 2 cents, I mean, they heavily focus on building and modding PCs. I mean, I'm pretty astonished I managed to do this myself. I mean, I've got a little exhaust thingy there, which is what's the only one's going to be bolted, so I mean, obviously it's going to go over the processor, and then once that's drawing air in to cool down, I'll then just use that one to extract it, and probably even one of these, I might turn one of these round as well to expel any unused air, any hot air which I don't want to accumulate inside the case. But apart from that, I'm actually pretty damn chuffed with myself. So all I've got to do now is just tidy up the cables a bit, give it a bit of a spruce up inside because the cables are a bit hit and miss, and just make sure everything else is working as it should. Apart from that, yeah, it's things have worked pretty well and I'm dead chuffed with myself. So on the next video, it'll probably be me swearing and effing and jeffing trying to fit the all-in-one. So from me for now, it's ta-ta.